Oh, Mother God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, thank you for this day, for the love that you wash over me, and this joy in my heart I will share with the world. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, thank you for this day, for the love that you wash over me, and this joy in my heart I will share with the world. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. We give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, flowing through our hearts, we give thanks for the bread of our lives, for the hands in the earth and the fruit of your womb. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be. Oh, Mother God, blessed be.
Thank you so much, everyone. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Unity Spiritual Center, where we are all about our mission of transforming lives and inspiring people to make a positive difference in our world. My name is Ella Baker, and this morning we have a special multi-generational service planned for all of you, honoring our mothers and our Mother Earth. If everyone would please take this opportunity and silence your cell phones, it would be very much appreciated. Okay. Seeing lots of shuffling out there. As always, we want to begin our time together by sharing our opening affirmation. This morning, I will say it once, and then please repeat it with me afterwards. There is only one presence, one power, active in my life and the universe, God the Good, okay? There is only one presence, one power, active in my life and the universe, God the Good. This is Unity's foundational principle. One presence, one power, one life, living through and as each one of us. This morning's service is a collaborative effort among the Earth Care team, Youth Ministry team, Sunday service team, and Women's Ensemble. Thank you. Our speakers this morning are drawn from the Earth Care team and Youth Ministries. We will be hearing from our transformational speakers, Sakura Azoparty and Sakura Azoparty. Thank you. About caring for Mother Earth as a spiritual practice. Pat Mertens will lead us in today's meditation. Now we have news you can use. Okay. This morning, you can check out the beautiful flowers in the atrium, which are ready to take home for your mother or even yourself. You can leave your love offering in the box. Thank you to the Jackie Green clan, which includes Lois, Jackie, Ella, and Ian for these wonderful flower arrangements. Our final bylaws revision conversation will be held next Saturday after the service. You can meet in the chapel at 12:20 if you wish. 11:20. Oh, my bad. 11:20. If you wish, please bring finger food to share. Thank you. And there's some other things. Now, for our center update, Diane Hunter is here to share about our Compassion in Action team.
Well, good morning. I'm very grateful to be here this morning to give you an update on what our team has been able to accomplish with your generous financial support, and to kind of give you a sneak peek into upcoming activities that are kind of in the works. We started off with the Afghan refugee kitchen kits, which we supplied to World Relief of Spokane, and we were able to outfit and donate 4 of those kits for Afghan refugees. We then took on the Homeless Education and Resource Team project, known as the HEART project, by supplying gift cards to help the 700 plus homeless students in Spokane School District. We raised over $1,500 for this cause. And we received a very heartfelt thank you card from the program director. When we received information about an Afghan family who were experiencing trouble supplying their 6 children with shoes and warm winter wear, you came to the rescue with our Promises Kept project. You again stepped up, and we raised enough funds to outfit all of the children with shoes and leggings and some household items. A much-needed and appreciated floor lamp was donated, as well as a tricycle for their youngest children. We've decided our next project, and we know that with your support, we will have great success with it. We are going to be creating a little pantry to be placed on our property in a still-to-be-determined location. We don't know where that is yet. This is similar to a little library, but it's going to be stocked with non-perishable food items instead of books. And anyone in need of some help with additional nutrition and experiencing food shortages will be able to stop by and pick up some things to help them out. And we will be keeping the pantry stocked to meet the needs of our neighbors or community members. As things progress, we will keep you informed about this project. And I want to thank my team members, Shirley Dykus, Theodora Salee, Ron Mackinson, Janice Mayfield, Karen Dahl-Darling, Sabrina Valdez, and Juliette Inouye for their great ideas, their energy, and their commitment to the hard work it takes to get projects like these off the ground. We are a very welcoming group, so if you feel called to this type of activity, then please let me know after the service and join our team. We would really like to have you. We have so many ideas that it is going to keep us busy for quite a while. And we look forward to your continued support of these activities, which truly fulfills our mission statement of making a positive difference in our world. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Diane. It's been several years since we've been together on Mother's Day, and we would like to take this opportunity to honor our mothers and those who have nurtured us through our lives. We come to this moment with widely different experiences of mother. Some of us may be here with our mothers today, like me. Some may have mothers in other places or mothers who have passed into another dimension. Many have their main mother experience with their birth mother, while others found that mother relationship through other relatives, foster care, adoption, or friends. And we are all learning to reach deep within to nurture and love ourselves more effectively. Whether our primary mother experiences are or were ones of joy or struggle, we are here today to honor and show gratitude to our mother figures who have loved and nurtured us in the best way they know. The photos on the altar behind me are different mothers and those who have mothered us. You are invited to come up and view them more closely after this service. And now, please stand as you are able to express our gratitude and love for those who mother and have mothered. You might wonder why I'm doing this. Okay. On the count of 3, please name out loud with me the name of your mother or mother figure who you have come here to honor today. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay. Next, we have Karen Aikens. Okay.
Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. And I will be reading the famous prayer of thanks by Chief Seattle. Every part of this earth is sacred. Every shining pine needle, every sandy shore, everything in the dark woods. Teach your children that the earth is our mother, as whatever befalls the earth befalls the children of the earth. We are part of the earth, and the earth is part of us, and we belong to the earth. This we know, all things are connected. Like the blood which unites one family, all things are connected. For we did not weave the web of life. We are merely a strand in it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves and to our children. Let us give thanks for the web and the circle that connects us all. Chief Seattle.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, I am super grateful to get to speak today. It's, I think, been a few years since we've gotten to do one of these youth-involved services for the community, and I'm really excited to be here. Today, I'm going to be talking about caring for the earth, as well as how that has been a spiritual practice and how that relates to today of Mother's Day. And I am Sakura Azopardi, and I'm a senior this year and part of the YOU for 4 years of my high school experience. So my foundational intrinsic need for a connection with nature is something I will be forever grateful to attribute to my mom. Raising me in arguably, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful places in the planet, my introduction to the wonders of the natural world came early in my development. Yet, because I was constantly surrounded with this natural beauty, it was so easy to take it for granted. And I think this is something that we can all relate to. When we become familiar with something, it just becomes part of our experience and not something that we are always in awe of. I think back to some of my earliest and fondest memories, and most of them surround being in nature in some way. Some of my favorite activities would be swimming in the lake in the summertime, going on walks in nature, exploring, pretending I was a fairy, and also climbing in trees. Climbing in trees was something that, even though when I was between 5 and 10 years old, I wasn't actively thinking of it as a spiritual practice. It was something that brought me such a great level of joy and perspective. And I think by climbing into the trees, you were able to get a different viewpoint. And I remember feeling so strong and powerful, yet so small. And sometimes my mom would not even be able to find me in the tree. She'd be looking everywhere, and I'd be hiding up in the top of the tree, and sometimes it'd be a little scary to climb back down, but it was always worth it. And so I find, thinking back to all my memories of nature, I am so grateful that I was able to be raised in such a beautiful environment, surrounded by all this natural beauty. I wanted to share this one specific anecdote of my relationship with nature, as well as how my small school in British Columbia got me really involved and inspired to take care of the planet. Ever since I can remember, my mom and I had some sort of small garden at home, and we'd either have strawberries or some of our fruit trees, and she was always helping me learn something about plants on our walks or learn a little bit about gardening. So here's the story. Pungent odors were released into the atmosphere the moment the bucket lid seal was broken. Rake in my hand, myself and a few other students started clearing away fallen leaves. I tucked the cuffs of my overalls into rubber boots and began digging a small trench into the garden bed. The composting contents of the heavy buckets were then dumped into the soil. Soon, the senses of my friends and I became heightened, as the warm, wafting aromas of borscht soup made from root vegetables from the school garden floated towards us. In the completion of the decomposition material, we turned the earth, which was then covered with leaves. We all gathered together. My mom was there, my friends, my other classmates, and the teachers, and we gathered sharing bowls of steaming borscht and freshly baked bread. We looked forward to next year's vegetables that would be grown from composting nutrients. The school garden was then put to bed as part of the annual Harvest Fest at Lucerne Elementary Secondary School. And this tradition I experienced throughout my elementary years truly instilled a need to share the beauty of communities uniting for the common good. And this memory for me is extremely fond because it prompted me to want to find further opportunities for me to take care of the earth and get connected with the earth. And I think for a lot of us, we may have a memory like that, or a person in our lives, could be our mother, another mother figure, or just nature itself that furthers our need to connect with nature. But sometimes, like in my current life, it can be really difficult to take the time to have those moments to connect with nature and connect with our mothers. Today, my experience of connecting with nature is a little bit different, but as I've gotten older, that fervor for helping the earth has still continued. Now, as a senior at Gonzaga Prep, I am one of the leaders of our Green Team Environmental Justice Club. In this group, I work alongside my fellow students, and we have been recently creating a plan for implementing a composting and recycling system. This is really exciting for me because I came from this small school in Canada where that was a huge part of our community. We were always in the garden as part of our classes, and it was a full community event. And coming here into Spokane, I found that there was many people who were interested in this, but many people who lacked any kind of awareness or education. And with the students that I've interacted with at school, many were quite ignorant or didn't have the opportunity to learn about the opportunities they had to compost. And together with my green team, we have been researching the impact of waste on the environment as we continue to plan the best course of action to create a greener school. My role has been to interview students on their pre-existing knowledge of waste. We did some different polling and videos, and I discovered that a lot of people were unconsciously contributing to a lot of waste contamination. After we gathered a lot of data and did lots of interviews, myself and 3 other students worked to create a detailed explanatory video in order to educate our school community. And through this, we ended up making a presentation to the students and faculty at our school, hoping to implement this plan. Now, my high school does have a new and improved plan for composting. There's still a long ways to go, and we have lots of work to do. But with this experience, I'm inspired to continue to actualize my goals for creating a sustainable school environment. We've also done a waste audit, which was something I hadn't heard of before working with this group, where we would gather and weigh the waste of our school to kind of see how much waste we could be saving by either composting or limiting the amount of consuming we do unnecessarily. I plan to continue to expand my knowledge and make steps to not only apply this to my high school community, but hopefully eventually expand my interests and help to the greater Spokane community or wherever I am living at the time. And I think a lot of us here, just demonstrating us by being here, this resilient community has a lot of appreciation for nature. And sometimes for me, it's difficult to know what I can do from my small perspective. But taking those small steps, starting in your small community, can make a difference, especially when it can inspire others, as I was inspired by the older students before me and my teachers and my mom. So for me, viewing the natural processes that I see in the world, like my walks in nature that I still do, or one of my favorite Unity activities and YOU activities, doing the God walks that we do at YOU, where you just take time to walk in nature in silence, in your individual experience, to notice those small things that are often either ignored or forgotten or taken for granted. And I think by appreciating those little things, you can really see the beauty and be encouraged to work to take care of it and preserve it. And during these times in nature, I witness in the fall the intricacy of chaos. I think back to in the fall when I find so much life in the decomposition as someone who's so interested in composting. In these microbial beings that live within the decaying leaves, I see a greater opportunity for this proactive community to be realized in our lives, our unity community, and eventually maybe even our global community. We can generate a similar symbiotic and inclusive network by learning and honoring the natural world. My experience with spiritual practices is that I connect most with God and the greater power through nature. I find the most beauty and things to appreciate through that. For me, vitality and dynamism are brought about by exploring these harmonious and comprehensive learning opportunities in nature. I am a strong believer that each person has something to share with this world, and I hope that I can continue to share my fervor for taking care of the planet that has been instilled by my community and my mom and the other inspiring people in my lives. And I hope that I can help educate others on the importance of caring for the earth and loving one another, especially our mothers. So I encourage you to take time today, maybe in your week, or maybe even adopting something into your regular routine, to be in reverence and appreciation to all the beauty that surrounds us every day, taking care of us and keeping us alive. So thank you, and happy Mother's Day.
Now let's settle in for our meditation. I invite you to relax into your seat. Allow your eyes to close or soften your gaze as you take several deep, slow breaths. Move your attention to your heart, allowing yourself to feel the wonder of love flowing through your being. Feel your heart awakening to life, to the known and unknown, to the seen and unseen. Become aware of your heart pulsating your love through your body, through your entire being, and into the space around you. loving the very body you inhabit. Bless the body and feel the love healing past hurts as you forgive yourself and others. Release judgments and ideas of separation. Breathe in a sense of connection and oneness with all. Experience the flow of the life force moving through you, freeing and clearing. As you continue to breathe gently, focus again on your heart. Feel it radiant and full of love. Allow yourself to expand, feeling the greatest capacity of love you have ever felt. Love for family, love for friends, love for yourself, and love for the world around you. In your mind's eye, see yourself standing outside on the earth, your feet planted on the body of the planet. Feel love for the body of Mother Earth. The earth is our mother, our center of matter. We are related. Now allow yourself to send the love you feel to the planet about you. Radiate love to the earth, the plants and trees, to the air and water, to the rocks and the clouds. Continuing to breathe, begin to send love to the animals. Thank the animals for the work and service they do for and with humans, and for the giving of their lives to feed humans. Send love to the animals for the happiness they bring to us as pets and animal friends. Acknowledging the suffering humanity causes animals. Resolve now to love, appreciate, and care for them in a new way. Now, let us focus on the unseen, connecting ever more deeply with a sense of how all life is interrelated. Breathe in the fragrances of flowers and the soil, the feeling of wind against your skin. Listen to the sounds of the flowing stream, the songs of birds, and the wind through the pine trees. Imagine the teeming life in the rivers, lakes, and oceans. Embrace your oneness with all. Visualize our solar system, and beyond that, our galaxy, and our universe, and further still, feel the energy of the higher dimensions. Allow your love to expand beyond your known world to the unknown reaches of space and beingness. Send your love out as a stream of light from your awakened heart to bless and touch all consciousness at all levels of existence. Know that you are created in love and held in love in every moment. Now see a golden ball of light surrounding you, large and vibrant, magnetically drawing to you the ideas you need for your unfolding and for inspiration in your life. See the light connecting you to a greater light that connects you to an even greater light, the light of pure source. Affirm for yourself, I rest in the knowing that there is but one power in the universe, and it is love. Love flowing in and through me. Love is my nature, and I give and receive love freely. And now let us slowly return with a new level of knowing our connectedness with all of our creation. Gently stretch and move your body, and when you are ready, softly open your eyes.
That was wonderful. As the women are coming up, I want to share a few thoughts with you. We're often surrounded by negative stories that can make us feel pessimistic about the future of our planet. Instead, let's turn this rhetoric around and to make space for imagining an alternative future. The stories we tell and are being told shape our worldviews and consequently fuel action. In Unity, we call this co-creation. So what do we want to create? So let's not forget how to imagine how the world could be better. What if we imagined just for a moment a future world with a healthy planet, everyone's needs met, and love and creativity being the primary motivators in everyone's lives? Imagination is one of the 12 powers taught by Unity's co-founder, Charles Fillmore. It is actually one of the biggest catalysts of change. In dreaming of a better, healthier world, we find the hope and motivation for taking action. Imagination is an important tool in helping us to solve the problems that our planet is facing, just by daring to dream of a healed earth and a compassionate society. The more we imagine, create, play, and gain new perspectives, the more possibilities for a different future can seem feasible. So let's imagine kids playing in the streets, surrounded by houses with moss on the walls and butterflies resting on them, healthy forests and sparkling clean waterways, summer skies, clear blue, and wildlife thriving in lush, diverse ecosystems everywhere. What I imagine might well be different from what you imagine, but that is exactly why it is such a powerful tool. Let's all imagine a little. Let's dream with each other and then work together to get there. And now, pure imagination.
My name's Brianna, and unity stands for peace in the presence of conflict, for love in the presence of hatred, for forgiveness in the presence of injury. Unity honors many names for God and the many paths to God. For we know there's only one power, one presence, one life. So whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. If there is anyone here for the first time and you feel comfortable raising your hand, we would love to say hello and offer you free coffee from our barista stand. Is there anyone here for the first time? Welcome. For those of you here, as well as those joining us online who are new to our ministry, we encourage you to sign up for e-news to learn more about our upcoming transformational speakers, workshops, and events. You can sign up for our email newsletter by scanning the QR code you see on the screen and around the center, or on our website at unityspokane.org. We would also like to connect with you on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Just search Unity Spiritual Center Spokane to find us. Thank you for joining us today. Now let's take a moment to acknowledge and bless one another with a hug, smile, high five, air five, socially distanced wave, namaste greeting, or whatever you feel most comfortable, or whatever feels most comfortable for you. Feel free to stand as you are able to share your loving energy with those around you. That'll get their attention.
The mic's going to be right here.
Our chaplains today are, I believe, Theodora and Steve, who have been holding a service and prayer for us today. Chaplains, could you please stand? Okay. Theodora will be available to pray with you immediately following the service. So if you have something that is heavy on your heart or that you'd like to celebrate, please come and see her at the front of the sanctuary after the service. She will... Oh, please come and see her at the front of the sanctuary after service. Chaplains, thank you for your service today. Okay, it's our time to celebrate abundance together as we share our tithes and love offerings. If you would like to give virtually today, please text the amount of your donation to our text to give number, which is 509-215-2552. For those in the sanctuary, our ushers will be going around with love offering bags. I invite you to give your offering in your hand, or if you're a monthly giver or giving virtually today, please give your energy and from your heart. As we say together in our love offering blessing together, I know that my gay givings blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I give thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. I yield my privilege.
Okay.
All right, if you want, you can join us in the Magic Penny song.
Yes. All right. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but after a couple rounds, I know that you will be. So let's go. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You end up having more. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't have any. Let it spend it and you'll have so many. They'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You end up having more. It's just like a magic penny. Hold on tight and you won't have any. Let me spend it and you'll have so many. They'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You'll end up having more. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're good.
Dear Spirit, thank you for these gifts and for those who have given them as we send them forward in our continued service and our mission of transforming lives and inspiring people to make a positive difference in the world. Thank you, Goddess, and so it is. We would like to encourage anyone who is in need of a prayer support to fill out a prayer request form found in the seat pocket in front of you or on the table as you leave the sanctuary. You can put them in one of our prayer boxes or submit them through an online form. Names are added to our prayer list and are prayed for over 30 days by both our prayer ministry and as well as Silent Unity. And I believe our younger kids are arriving, so you can welcome them in by singing, "We Are Walking in the Light."
We are so blessed to have such an amazing youth ministry at Unity Spiritual Center. Before we close, the children would like to share what they've been doing to show their love for Mother Earth.
To tell you about what they have drawn that way you want to show their love for Mother Earth. The mic's not on. Hello?
By planting seeds. By planting seeds.
Everybody want to show your pictures?
By recycling and water and planting trees. Wildlife. Joy of life. I chose the sun. I chose to plant trees to save the world. I will show my love to the earth by helping the trees grow. I will show my love today with earth. Planting trees.
Let's take a moment now to bless all of our young people and those who serve to our youth ministry with our children's blessing. Together, be the love you are, sing the song you hear, share your joy of life with people far and near. And for ourselves, be the love we are, sing the song we hear, share our joy of life with people far and near. And now, children and youth, you may take a flower from this vase here and take it to your mother and join the people that you came here with.
So please stand as you are able and join us together for our closing prayer for protection, noting that today we are substituting Goddess for God, acknowledging the divine feminine in each of us. Together, we affirm, the light of Goddess surrounds us. I am the light of Goddess. The love of Goddess enfolds us. I am the love of Goddess. The power of Goddess protects us. I am the power of Goddess. The presence of Goddess watches over us. I am the presence of Goddess. Wherever we are, Goddess is, and all is well. And that's the truth. And now, please join us in singing She's Got the Whole World in Her Hands, led by Suzanne Croft.
Somebody lost a lens to their glasses?
Carol, it's your